Good morning, everybody. My name is Paul Church from Clarity Craft here in the UK, and today it's that time of the month again. We're joined by the lovely Deborah Wheeler. Good morning.
Good morning. Slightly disturbed by you describing me as the time of the month, but let's move on.
Well, I didn't call you the time of the month, did I?
You just said it's that time of the month again.
It's that time of the month where we're joined by the lovely Deborah.
Sorry. Carry on.
Carry on.
Morning, everyone.
Lost my flow now. Because I could be saying anything and not realising it. It's been one of those weeks. The lovely Jilly will be in the room with you this morning. So if you have any questions, she's there to help. Hopefully the sound is all nice and clear. I can see we've got some eyes in the room already. Yeah. I mean, today has been one of the first days where we've had some lovely sunshine.
I know, yeah.
It's been real mixed this week, hasn't it?
Yeah, some really heavy downpours.
Yeah. So thank you for joining us if you're watching live. Maybe you're watching afterwards during the course of the day later on or the weekend. The sound is good. Thank you, Jilly. Because believe it or not, Jilly's in the room next door, but there is a time delay from when we start broadcasting for it actually going out and then people seeing it.
Yeah, it's because it has to go via a satellite in China, isn't it?
Probably,
yes.
Yeah.
So it takes it a while to get up there, over there and back down again.
So and there we go. We've got the lovely Ken in the room with us.
Morning, Ken. Morning, everybody.
So with Deborah being here, we know we're going to have 2 fun-filled hours. So we're here at 10 o'clock and we're also back at 2 o'clock. Bless you.
Excuse me. Oh, it's gone.
It's gone. Look at the lights.
It's the excitement.
And so if you're familiar with when Deborah joins us, we do different products for each of the hours to sort of spice it up a little bit. So this morning we're looking at some designs by Sam Crow.
Yeah.
And then this afternoon we're going to, they were sort of quite groundbreaking when we first launched them, which I've got to be careful how I say these now. These are our Clarity Cut Card Kits. Yes. Very careful how I pronounce that. So I'll be looking at those, but we'll give you a little preview of this afternoon's show during the course of this hour. Jilly's going to pop a link up to the show page that everything that Deborah's using during the course of this hour and the 2 o'clock show, you'll be able to find. So let's just bring up some details on how you can order. So just bear with me. So to the side of the screen, you can see we have a product. We've got a 5-digit code, which is 10944. And this is Sam's Shapes Mixed Impressions A5 Stamp and Stencil Collection.
Snappy little title.
It is, yes, it just rolls off the tongue. And if you're aware, we're in the middle of our Why Barb's Away, the Staff Will Play 30% sale. I haven't had any phone calls, so I think we're getting away with it at the moment.
Okay.
But she does fly back tomorrow.
She might have something to say when she gets back.
I may get a phone call when she lands at Heathrow tomorrow morning. So currently, all things Clarity, Groovy, Pergamano, Fresh Cut Dyes have 30% off.
Brilliant.
Plus, if you belong to any of our clubs, you'll also get your club discount on top of that as well. So really good savings. I've left my price list on my desk, so no doubt Jilly will come in a couple of minutes and give that to me.
But then, if you're in all 3 clubs, that's a 45% discount.
It is, but it
not quite, because it's not.
You get 30% off, and then you get 15% off. Yeah.
Yes.
But it's not far off of it. It's very good. And that sale will run until midnight on Monday, or until I get a phone call.
Until you're told to stop.
I'm told to stop. But you know what? The sun's shining again, so it's a perfect opportunity. So you can see there that the price for this collection, I can't see because I haven't got money, is £103. Thank you, Miss Jilly. She's got my little poll.
Thanks, Jilly.
Notes in. So much easier to read from this. There we go. So it should be £103.88. The special price is £72.72. So with the normal 30% off, that's a £31.16 saving.
It's really good. And that's because that's 4 stamp sets and
8 stencils.
There's 2 stencils with each set of stamps, aren't they? Yeah.
And these stencils are slightly different to our normal ones. They're on a thinner material,
they are,
aren't they? So so the price, if you work it back, each of those stencils are £3 each.
Yeah.
So in that respect.
Yeah.
So if you're a Diamond Club member, it means you're only going to be paying £61.81. So when you think that normally an A5 stamp set is 20 quid, you're paying for three of those,
stamp sets.
getting all the stencils and the full stamp set for free.
It's brilliant.
As well.
What's not to like?
Absolutely. So that's the details there. So there's two ways in which you can order. You can either order via our website, which is at the bottom, claritycrafts.com. And if you go to, there's a button that says Clarity TV.
Yeah.
Click there. Everything is in there that Debs is going to use at 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. Alternatively, you can give the office a call and speak to the lovely Sue, Jazz or Pete on 01732 868 215. And we're open Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. until 4:30 p.m. So nice and easy. If you don't like ordering over the internet, or you've got any questions, or maybe thinking, oh, what are the clubs about? Then it could be a perfect opportunity to sign up for one of those. So when Debs is also here, you bring us some amazing demos, and we also make the demo, what we call our demo downloads, so that if you ordered the product, you can go back and watch this show, but you can also download what Deborah has done.
Yep.
So if we look on the overhead, so we've got 3 planned for this hour.
We have. Let me pop my glasses on and
So
then I can see
what
them.
it does, it gives you the date and time of the particular show.
Okay.
And we're not going from 10 till 2, so don't panic. I've already got Jazz to change 10 and 2.
I have overrun in the past, but I don't think I've ever been quite that bad.
I don't think I could go from 10 till 2. I think I'd have a sore throat. The title of the project, what was made, and then you have a list of ingredients. Now, these are all hyperlinked, as we call it, where if you click on it while it's on your computer and you're connected to the internet, then it will take you straight to that particular product. These are all available in our catch up and craft area on the website. So this is going to be the first demo.
Yep, a quick one with a bit of doodling on one of the square stamps.
Super duper.
So I thought that was fun.
And that's Barb's lovely backdrop
prints,
landscape prints. Yep. Which also 30% off as well.
It's good. They're lovely. I love these. They're
really
such
nice.
Delicate colours.
Quick and easy, aren't
they?
Yeah,
yeah. Fantastic for a quick
no
card.
mess.
Oh, and an embedder, because I've got a reputation to uphold.
An embedder. Poor Lisa.
So
I hope Lisa's not listening. We've had a little bit of a run on embedders.
Oh, good.
Then the next demo, this is so fresh.
Well, fruit salad.
Yes.
Is using the circles. We had a bit of a cake overload last month, didn't we?
We did.
Did Linda's cakes and things.
That's
and
right.
A bit of a sugar rush. So I thought we'd better get a bit healthy.
Healthy. The summer's coming.
Yeah,
so
beach body ready.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Yeah, so we've got oranges and lemons, and this is brilliant because this is kiwi fruit and pomegranates.
Nice. And that's just the stamps.
Just the stamp set.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have fun with those.
So if you're having summer barbecues, these would be great for invites, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. I love that. So I'm going to demo this one.
Okay.
They're both the same process.
Yeah.
And then the third one is using the stencils in the background with some of the stamps over it. Just a very simple stenciled background. But again, quick and easy.
And I love the colour palettes on these.
Just the different colourways you can mix and match with them.
Yeah, definitely. And just different positioning of the stamps as well.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I thought we might do a giveaway on one of these.
We can
if that's
do that.
All right.
Yeah, we can. We need to think of a word.
Heart.
Because
they've both got hearts on them.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll do that.
All right.
Don't put the word in just yet, because it means I've got to scroll back. So Gilly will remind me about 1:45 the hour.
Okay.
And then we'll get our friends at home to put the word heart in.
Yeah.
And then we'll choose somebody at random to win one of your lovely cards.
And don't do it if you're watching on catch up.
No.
Because what is it? Your vote will count, but you may still be charged.
You're not charged. You just said,
is that's what they say on the telly?
It is, yeah, because normally you have to pay, but you
do. You
don't
have to pay for these. You can vote for free.
Absolutely. So let's bring up some details of what we have on the show. So we've got that complete collection where you've got that saving. But if you want to go for just them individually, item number 10940. This is Don't Be Such a Square. I can really hear Sam saying this, can't you?
I know. The names of the sets are just brilliant.
They are. They're typically Sam. And Sam's currently in America with Barb because they went on a little business trip.
They've been on a road trip.
Yeah.
Thelma and Louise.
Well,
hopefully they're on the plane coming home, not over the edge of a cliff.
No, well.
Sorry, spoiler alert.
So that is your Don't Be Such a Square. Then you have item number 10941, and this is called I'll Get Round to It, and that's definitely a sound. I'll get round to it.
Circles.
Still got that fantastic 30% saving, giving you a saving of £7.79, which as a Diamond Club member brings it down to £15.45, which is very
Great
good.
value.
Then you have the third one, which is I'm Overly Excited, ovals, item number 10942. And the fourth one in the collection is It's a Mixed Bag. So this got all the assorted. I think Sam got so carried away, we could only get so much on a sheet.
I should have had A3 stamp
A3
set.
plus, yeah. Well, I'm not saying anything about that. Anyway, so that is what we're going to look at during the course of this hour. Then this afternoon, we have the Slow Down with Clarity cut card kit.
Very good.
This is the Garden Bird Collection and Deluxe Book Box Storage. What is it with all these words? I know.
It's all the alliteration, isn't it? It's getting you.
And then the other one that we're going to focus on this afternoon is the Petal Flower Collection. So item number for this one is 21236. Some of you already bought it yesterday because I made it. I did my little 10 minutes at 10 yesterday.
Okay, yeah, I didn't see that.
Pop that up.
I was at work.
So £35.15, giving you a £15.06 saving. Okay. Now, if you're a Diamond Club member, it brings it down to £29.88. Okay. So when you think an A5 stamp set and an A6 stamp set, that would be 30 quid there.
Yeah.
So you're getting the whole contents plus the storage box as well.
The boxes are about a £10, aren't they?
Yeah, absolutely. They're also in the 30% if you want to top up on those. So we'll just bring up some full screen details just so you can see them in a little bit more detail. Item number 10944, Sam Shapes Mixed Impressions A5 Stamp and Stencil Collection, £72.72. Then we have the Slow Down with Clarity Cut Card Kit, Garden Bird Collection and Deluxe Book Box Storage, item number 21160. Then for the Petal Collection, item number 21236, giving you that same fantastic saving. And then finally, these haven't been on offer in the past, and Deborah's going to use these in our first demo. Item number 31812. These are Barbara's Landscapes backdrop prints, 7x7 card and toppers and tags bundle as well. £8.09 saving on that, bringing it down to £18.89. Diamond Club members, £16.06, which is crazy. That really is. Okay. So also all orders within the UK over £35, you get free shipping. If you do place multiple orders, because I know some of you have already, we will try and combine them together. It just depends on whether they've already picked and the time of the day.
Yeah.
I mean, we tend to do it more orders placed over the weekend.
Yep.
So that we've got them all together and it's easier then to collate rather than keep running up and down the stairs and stuff like that. So the sale, say, runs until midnight on Monday, and you can place as many or as little orders as you wish. So, right, should we have a look at the stamps in a little bit more detail?
Yeah.
Okay.
So here are the kind of product sheets. So this is Don't Be Such a Square. We haven't got the stencils to show, but they coordinate.
I will take them.
Thank you. But you can just see, how many are there?
There's a lot.
8, 12, 16. There's 22 stamps on here. And then with them, you also get these two brilliant stencils. So that one's got kind of stripes and box, which would be great for creating a box of sentiments as well.
Yeah.
You know, if you come sideways. And then these as well. So they're just fantastic for pattern building around it. And all sorts in here. Stripes, checks. I blogged a card using these yesterday. Right. So it's on the Facebook pages as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So Sam's Don't Be Such a Square is 10940 for the individual set.
Super.
But you've got on the screen there, the full collection.
There we go.
You've gone, this gone.
Bit
Okay,
slow.
so that's the squares. Then circles, I'll get around to it. Love these. And all sorts of designs, like it looks like wood. These I'm going to use in my fruity ones.
Yeah.
And then this set of dots. Shout out to my friend Jean, who looked at when I was making up my demos, looked at those and went, oh, they look like pomegranate seeds,
Yeah,
which I hadn't seen them as.
It's funny,
beforehand.
Isn't it, how people see different
things. You just
things.
see different things when you look at them. I've had such fun looking at these in detail and working through. But what's really helpful are the semicircles on this as well. And this one and this one will infill.
Yeah.
That one and this one will infill.
So they're like overlays.
Yeah, like mini overlays. This little solid one will fill in any of the round shapes if you want to colour them.
Nice.
So it's really clever.
And then you've got a solid one for the semicircle.
And a solid semicircle as well.
Yeah.
There's so much in there. Another 22 stamps.
Wow.
No, there's more than that.
4, 8, 12. No, I can't.
5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. There's 23 on there. Slightly more on because of the
You're
semicircles.
calling a moron.
All right, right back at you.
Fits.
Yeah. Thank you. And then these lovely 2 stencils with them, circles and semicircles as well.
So you can see then, so you can take that particular stencil, for example, and lay that over the actual shapes, can't you?
Yes.
And then put your colour in as
well. And put your colour in as well. So there's different ways of going at it, or do a really mixed pattern, which I'm going to do
in that
later on
demo.
in that third demo. Yeah.
Super. Okay.
Okay. So 10942 individual set is I'm Overly Excited. So yeah, all the oval shapes here. What I love actually is there are themes running through them all.
Yes.
So you can combine the different shapes because you've got that, like, you know, my eyes being, I've got my pomegranates, but there's a circle one and there's one in the square set as well. The similar. So you can combine different shapes but with a consistent theme as well.
Yeah.
Which I haven't done, but
but the
possibilities are there. So again, another, let me just push that up. I'm not doing very well with my camera management.
I'm just not talking properly either. So
shapes here, so oval shapes, and then likewise with the stencil with the smaller patterns on it as well.
Nice.
And obviously these larger ovals will frame the stamps for you. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, really nice. So that's your Overly Excited.
It is.
And then the fourth one in the collection is your mixed bag.
10943 for the individual set. Lots of lovely scribbly effects. Yeah, I love this heart, which I
really was. I think this was one where there was more than what Sam got carried away with her creations, so we couldn't put them all onto one stamp set. So these were sort of not the leftovers, but it is a real mixed bag because you've got sort of semi-ish circles. And
the different things you can see. I mean, this one, of course, with my background, but it looks like an ECG.
Yeah.
Although you're not very well if that's your ECG pattern. This one looks like a rugby ball.
I see. Now I saw an aeroplane.
American football. An aeroplane with windows.
Yeah.
But you know, so I had such fun just looking at them and trying to think what could I see in them.
Yeah.
And then the 2 stencils here are more mixed. This is a lovely background pattern with rectangles and circles on it for filling in.
And the little sort of like
little
semi
ovally half
circle.
ovals.
Yeah.
So that's a really good. And then this one is just the larger random shapes.
Yeah.
But really nice. And they work really well together when you overlay them.
Yes.
Which we'll look at in the third demo.
Okay. Super. Then we've got some artwork as well, haven't we, to share with our friends at home?
Well, I had to start with a Sam Crow.
Okay, let's come in a little bit closer on this one.
Which is fabulous. So that's one of Sam's brilliant backgrounds. But you can see she's, I don't know,
Gel press, I
Gel
reckon.
press, I think. Oh, well, it has to be if it's
Yeah.
Sam. And then stamped on top of it, but just all these different layers and pieces.
And that's using our nested tag dies
It is.
as well, isn't it?
It is. They're in the sale.
They will be in the sale, yeah.
Yeah, it's lovely. So just a lovely layered tag with all those fantastic grungy textures and shapes on it.
But nice and clean as well.
Yeah. And then this is Sam as well.
Oh, look at that. Oh, there's a little pig face.
Oh, yeah. You see? See? Say what you see.
Say what you say. I better not.
Don't go there. But yeah, love the way these are all just combined, but in Sam's grungy, lovely
this to me
style.
looks like a buckle on a belt.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, hadn't seen that. Yeah, like a belt buckle and then run a strip across. You could put another one, reverse the stamp and put it this side.
Yeah.
You'd have a belt buckle.
Nice.
So there's just so much you can do. It was lovely looking through. It's been fab, such a treat looking through the samples, the design team samples.
And it is, and that's what we're finding when we're doing our Clarity Social TV shows, that we can go back and revisit some artwork from the past.
Absolutely, but it's also really nice to look at something that are kind of what's the word I want? It's kind of random shapes, I suppose.
Yeah.
But that how different people see them differently.
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to say.
And you can go crisp and clean, or you can go arty and grungy with Sam's designs, because you think, oh, it's Sam Crow, it's got to be messy and everything.
No.
But when you look at some of the artwork that's coming up, you think, you know what? I mean, the next one is me to a T. It really is, because it's a black ink pad. That's it.
That's it. Just stamped, popped a little red flower on.
Yeah.
For but just stamped a selection of the shapes. These are all out of the I'll get around to it.
Yeah. Go on then. We're going to get around to.
That's Sheila Metzler. And this one, Sarah Brennan's used the stencils in the background as well, and those larger bands.
Oh yes, from the
from one of them.
Square what? From the square one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool. This is the one I blogged yesterday. And what I realised is there are a number of open frames, and the small shack people fit in them.
Yes.
So this is using the Don't Be So Square, Don't Be Such a Square set, but there are some open ones in the round one circle set as well.
Yeah.
That they'll fit in as well. So that's the little A6.
Nice.
Shack people set, not the larger newer one we had.
The original ones, the A6, and they're definitely in town. They're on
so
that
it's
show
another
page.
Great way to frame your shack people.
Yeah.
You've already got them. Do things with them.
Nice.
Okay. Grungy from Andy Duggan. This is one of my favourite Clarity images of all time. Tina's Floral Spray,
isn't it?
Yeah. But he's just added in the shapes around.
Yeah.
Fantastic. On one of the Mixed Impressions background texture stamps as well.
Nice.
But then he's gone for Andy quite.
Oh, is that Andy? I thought that was Sarah Brennan.
No, I'm sure it's.
It's Andy, isn't it? Because that's sort of Sarah Brennan, the lovely rainbow.
It is rainbow style effect, and he's literally just stamped a number of the stamps to form each band, but in different colour for each stamp, using the circle ones again, that. And then doodled a faux border. Yeah. Now look at this.
I'm going to zoom out on this one.
And that is Carol Pankstello.
Nice. Look at that.
I mean, it's just so the plant pot is decoupaged.
Yeah. So it's quite a fairly basic shape, isn't it?
It really is. It is. She's used the dots stencil, dots of that last stencil we looked at on it. But then she's used a number of the round ones. So like these are my pomegranate stamp.
Of course.
But it looks like a
hydrangea.
Head. Yeah, fantastic. Just to make the flowers.
It's a jelly print as well,
yes,
isn't it?
On a jelly background.
And using the stencil in the background.
Yes, that's a stencil on a jelly print.
Stamps. She's used the stamps to lift
off. Oh yeah, to lift some of the ink off.
That's in the mixed bag one, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
No, I hadn't spotted that, but yeah.
Yeah, that's in the mixed bag. That's nice.
That's just brilliant.
Carol Pankstello.
Yeah, very good.
Ooh,
this is Linda Spencer. Love. I couldn't resist this one. So she's made a little log pile.
Just bring that in just to
and then you can just see the mice from the poppy fields stamp
stamp
set,
set. Yes.
curled in, and then the alphabet stamps.
Nice.
I think these are the letterbox alphabet.
The
Looking at them.
original.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
the
so.
original ones.
Yeah.
But yeah, look at isn't that great?
That is really clever. Yeah,
So
perfect
clever.
for a new home.
Yeah, definitely love the mice. And then Julie Dunn, Queen of Pattern Building.
That's nice.
And again, just using the stamps. I think that's one of the mixed impressions background stamps.
Yeah.
But then quite a simple, relatively,
But effective,
to do,
isn't
but
it?
so effective with those
I mean,
colours.
just by changing the direct, I know it
Yeah.
sounds stupid, the
No.
direction of the square.
Yeah, square to diamond.
Yeah.
That's lovely.
And then using the stencil to sort of like, as if it's like got faux brads
Yeah,
or
yeah,
something on
yeah.
there.
Yeah, but it just anchors the sentiment,
Yeah.
doesn't it? And then Dee Paramore's gone full on pattern building on this one.
Look at that.
I know.
Wow.
They're obviously all the square ones. I haven't looked at this in detail. I'm almost wondering if she's used all of the stamps in the set. I think she.
I reckon.
I reckon so.
Yeah, we've got the stripes.
Yeah,
we've got the
because
squares. We've got the
there's the
hearts.
little one that my shack
The pomegranates.
person's in. Yeah, hearts.
Yeah.
These lovely.
I think that
swirls.
is using every single
I think
stamp.
that's every
in that
stamp
set.
in the set.
So
That's
she's
just
created
brilliant.
lovely backgrounds, isn't she?
Just brilliant.
Nice.
But you don't have to squish them all in because you can just space them out on the background. This has got a bit of the stencil in the background as well. That's Elaine Milner.
Nice.
Look, that one's been masked to overlap them as well.
Of course, yes. You can layer up.
And just build.
Me.
It's lovely.
Nice.
Or panel them.
I like that. Yeah.
And this has got
heat embossing.
So this is the solid
Oh,
stamp in the set, and then the patterned ones are heat embossed over the top. Don't know if I can catch that. There we go.
Yeah, towards the
Just got a bit of a catch.
Let's try this one. Let's go over to this one.
Yeah. Let me see. There we go. You can just
Yeah,
catch the
a little bit
glimmer
of
on that gold
gold
heat embossing
embossing.
on it.
Nice.
Yeah, that's really cool. That's Sarah Brennan. It's lovely. Sheila Metzeler,
Black
monochrome.
and white. I like that.
And then it's just die cut it out and then pop this in a bit. So it's all been stamped out initially.
Yeah.
And then die cut afterwards. And this is just popped up on foam.
Foam pads.
Yeah.
Would you believe it's 15:30 already? Should we have a look at
Should we do some
demos?
I could be here all day going through this.
I'll take those from you. I'll bring some details up on the screen so that Des can get ready for the first demo. So I didn't even realise we was halfway through. Goodness me.
Right, I have to get a wiggle on.
So the complete collection, Sam Shapes and Mixed Impressions A5 Stamp and Stencil Collection, item number 10944, £31.16 saving as part of our By Barb's Way the Staff Will Play 30% promotion, bringing that price down to £72.72. Right, are we good to go?
Okay, yeah.
Right,
I'm going to start with this new home card.
Nice.
Everybody's doodling because of the Barb and the shack.
Yeah.
So I thought, when is a square not a square? When it's a house.
Of course.
And this one in the set looked to me like a house. It looks like it's got a window and door.
Yeah, the door. Isn't it
so I thought that's really cool.
Yeah.
So simple, quick and easy. Shall I just go for it?
Yep.
So I just picked one of the backdrop prints.
Okay.
That can
These
take,
are lovely.
I say it's a quick card. It can take you half an hour to decide which of the prints you want to use.
And this is from the toppers and tag. The toppers and tag.
Yes.
Pack,
So this is one of the toppers.
Yes.
So they're slightly larger.
Yeah.
They kind of come as this, almost like a Polaroid.
Yeah.
Style. For the card, I chopped it down to square.
Gives you options.
Once I'd done it, but you've got exactly. You've got choices. So actually, there's two in this set that are like houses that are similar. This one and this one.
Mm.
So looks like I used that one inked.
And this is nice because I mean I lack the skill for creating backgrounds like this, and it's messy, and I prefer quick, clean. So if I can buy a background that gives that to me instant, and especially in the sale as well, it's a perfect opportunity to stock up on it. And we make these as well. And I haven't tried these through the foiling machine yet, but I reckon these would work really well. Remember I did it with Barb's original landscape
You
ones?
did, yes.
And you get that sort of like glimmer in certain areas.
Right, I'm just planting this, what will be a house.
Yeah.
These are lovely because the backdrop's kind of in two halves, so you can sit this square on the ground.
Yeah.
Which is quite nice. And then let's just bung in the sorry, that's not the technical phrase. Let's carefully stamp.
Let's choose. So these are from the quote stamps. They're all on the show page, and they are they're normally $14.99, so you'll have 30% off on those as well. And there's 8 different sets to choose from. And Deborah has gone for Home Sweet Home, item number 11723.
Yeah, it's set 2 in the quote stamps. Hey, in other news, I've treated myself to a new archival ink pad as well for today. I know, getting carried away. It is worth keeping an eye on the juiciness or otherwise of your ink pad, because you know, you can think, oh, I can't stamp, it's not coming out properly, what am I doing wrong? Well, if your ink pad's dried out a bit, and the archivals do tend to over time because they're alcohol based.
So store it in a dark place. Don't leave it in direct sunlight. Make sure the lid's on nice and firm.
I love the
font.
That's it.
Yeah, I think it's using
the style on the woodblock. They're like woodblock
yeah.
prints, aren't they? And then let's pop one of the little shack people. Again, you can be here half an hour trying to decide
these are great.
Who you want.
I
the
remember
one
when we
I
launched
found
these.
looked like she was carrying a bag. Where's she gone?
Item number 12139.
It's this little one down in the corner here, bottom left.
Oh yeah.
So I thought she looked like she was carrying a bag into her new home. I probably overthink some of this sometimes, you know.
I think we just see different things, don't we? I suppose that's all part of being creative, isn't it? I mean, when we were looking at the artwork from the design team, we all see different things. Now, I think these would actually work really well on our stamp pens. Now, I did ask Mr. Dave whether we could include the stamp pens in the 30% sale. And I did get a look, but then I got the smile, which meant, yes, it was okay. So if you're looking to stock up on some of our fantastic stamp pens, then you may want to check out. I'm sure Julie will pop a link up to those. And also the holders as well. Tool holders for those.
They're really so useful, especially when you're working with them.
Yeah, I asked Dave about that as well. I think I knew when to ask and when not to ask.
I was going to say, did it take him long to get up off the floor?
No. So we've got our lovely micron pens on as well. They're really in the 30%, 30778.
The great thing about these, because some shapes are hand drawn as well, you don't need to, you know, it's not about having neat lines with a ruler. You want to follow the same style.
Yeah.
And then just bung some lines in for the tiled roof.
Nice. See, now you would think that that was part of the same stamp.
Yeah.
Because when that came through, I'm thinking, we haven't got any houses on the on the show.
So that's the number 8 micron pen, which is the thickest
them,
one
isn't it? Yeah.
in the pack.
Yeah.
And then all I needed to do was pop some shading in. I'll do that after, but you can see here on this one. So I've just shaded the house in with pergoliners, which makes the windows pop a bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you put dark on, I went underneath with a polychromo, and she's got a little bit of colouring in her as well.
It doesn't need much, does it? Because
just a touch.
And you've just chosen colours from those backgrounds.
Pick out the background colours, yeah. But I would always pop shading underneath, because if you look at them, that one it's kind of free floating. Yeah. This is grounded, and that's literally just the grey polychromo
which
pencil.
Aren't in the sale, but they're still at a very good price anyway.
Under here.
It's amazing what a little bit of pencil work can do. I mean, we've seen Barb work her magic in the shack.
Yeah.
With the colouring or just basic, not basic, that sort of sort of like pencil work, and just taking sort of like the greys to do that. If you're interested in the set of 12 polychromos, the item number for those are 31031. I know there's a saving on them, but they are not part of the 30% promotion we're currently running. I also forgot to mention that there are certain Clarity Pergamano groovy items that are excluded from that 30%, i.e. stuff that we've launched this month as well.
Yeah.
So
that's basically it. For this one, I chopped it to square and I edged it with a black Sharpie. And then I used a nested embedder on the card. Shall I just run through embedding?
Yeah, I can do that. Perfect. So if you're interested in the nested square embedders, item number 31428. Don't tell Lisa, because she's I did them on Hobby Maker the other week. I've done them twice now.
Oh yes, that's right.
And they've sold out every single time.
They're brilliant.
Yeah, something so simple, so effective. And you would think everybody's got them by now, but no. I know.
I'll tell you what's great as well. So this is the nested, sorry, I've got one, but this is the nested square embedders.
Yeah.
And the beauty of having these is they are different sizes. They're like in between sizes to the original set.
Yeah.
So depending on the size of your topper,
there's going to be one that will fit.
There'll be one that fit. And the other thing I've spotted that I keep using,
low tack tape.
Low tack tape.
I
don't have to come here to be mocked. I've got two sons. I can stay at home and achieve that quite easily.
Debs has been in and done some shopping already before the show.
I have.
And I noticed that there was low tack tapes in there in that order.
It's got to be done. Got to be done. The other thing that's good, so any of the stencil shapes will work as embedders as well, because it's the same material.
Yeah.
What are really good are the A4 stencil aperture maps. You know, that have the different size shapes on.
Yeah, I can't think what we did those
I didn't talk to you about those before the show.
I can't think what we did them with. They came. There was all different ones. There was ovals. There was the squares. There was rectangles. All your basic shapes.
And with those, because they're aperture stencils, but you get the pop out bits.
Pop out the innie and the outer.
Yeah. And the bits that have popped out are great for embedders as well, and give you access to a load more sizes.
Of course.
So if you're shopping, friends, and thinking sometimes my embedders aren't quite right, so they'll be in the sale as well, won't they? And they're worth checking out. They're the A4 stencil aperture maps.
That's it. I'm just trying to think. I'm sure Gilly will be able to tell me which ones they were designed with. I can see them, but I can't think what we brought them out with.
Have we got a Perga tool?
A Perga tool?
I believe we have them in the building.
Yeah,
anyone will do. Thank you. So I just need a clean bottom.
A clean bottom. There we go.
So yeah, this is how I now locate my embedder.
Yeah.
I know Barb pops a blending nib in the top and does it with that.
Does it that way.
I like the bottom because it's just a bit harder to firmer, that's the word. And because it's angled, you can just hold it like a pen.
Yeah.
So I put the angled bit flat on my card.
I know you've wiped with a tumble dry sheet as well.
I'd wiped it with the tumble dry. I slide in to hit the edge of the card and go up and down with the edge of this. And of course, any tool, a blending nib, any of the Perga tools, any of the Pergamano tools will work for this.
I mean, if you've got the rub-ons and you went for the hockey stick, then you've got the edge of that.
You've got the edge of that. Because they're all the same. They've all got this angled bottom.
Now, Gilly has just told me those aperture mats, stencils, came with Barb's Shack panel stamps. So, you know, like the Snowdrops, the Japonica, the Dahlia. They all came with those stamp sets.
Ah.
So now you're just crisping
I'm in
it
with
up.
a number 2 groovy tool, embossing tool, just to sharpen that line. But because I've gone round with the base of the Pergamano tool, I can see exactly where I'm going. So I just need a bit of pressure in to run it round. And it's as simple as that.
I know, it's mad, isn't it?
Because there's...
You can see that already, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if that was back in the day, you would have had to have bought that card like that, and you would have paid so much more for it.
Yeah.
Now, if you've got like the nested or just the basic shapes.
And they're only, if you bought them done like that, they're only in the size you buy them.
Yeah.
Whereas being able to do it with the embedders and other stencil products, you can customize it.
Absolutely.
You know, depending on the size of your topper, then you can get one that's the right width that you want to frame it.
And also, depending on the card you're putting on as well, maybe you want a larger frame around
exactly
once you put it on.
Exactly. So you've got choices, options,
super.
love choices.
Nice.
And that's it. That's all there is to it.
But look how quick and easy that was. It really is. So you could do, I mean, you've got, I think there's 21 of the toppers in there. So that's 21 cards instantly.
Yeah.
And if you've gone for one or all four of those stamps, and maybe you're moving home.
Yep.
These would be great for sort of announcing your
new address.
And, yeah.
Yeah. But
like
often, you know, you might just want a quick card to send somebody. But any of the quote stamps, the basic layout will work, and then just stick in an appropriate quote stamp for whatever you want.
Perfect.
But I just, you know, the ability to change up and just doodle around
because that looks fantastic. As if it was a stamp, doesn't it?
Yeah. And I just thought that looked like door and window.
Yeah.
I've loved looking at them to see what I can see.
See what I can see. Absolutely. Right, should we try for another demo?
Go on then.
Okay, so we're going for
that
the next one.
That must be a record for me.
That'll be, I'll get round to it. So we're going all fruity.
We are.
Let me just all healthy.
Clear this detritus
up on the screen. So that complete collection on your screen is item number 10944. Don't forget, these prices will be held until midnight on Monday the 28th, and then they will revert back. If you belong to any of our clubs, you will either receive an additional 10, 12.5 or 15% discount. Now, you don't need to quote anything. These have already been discounted on the website. So whether you're a club member or a non-club member, you'll see when you go to the website, these are the prices you will pay. If you log into your account and you are a club member, then you'll see the additional discount as well. So for the complete collection, item number 10944. Okay, we good to go?
We are, let's do it.
Right, let's bring that back to there. Okay.
Okay, so fruit salad.
Fruit salad.
I love these. I was so chuffed with these when I'd done them. I was like popping about going, yeah.
It's lovely. They're so fresh.
So these are just the round stamps. You're just using this one just uses 2 stamps.
Oh, right.
Outer and the...
Of course,
so the solid,
in the outer,
and the thing that makes the difference is the colour.
Yes.
So it's that one there.
Yeah.
And then the solid one.
Right. Okay.
One in orange and one in yellow.
Nice.
Now I think the ink pads I used bright tan yellow and chrome yellow for the outer bits because I've used archivals for the outer bits.
Yeah.
And then distress for the innies.
Yeah.
But I don't think this mini set is available.
I don't think. I think we're currently out of stock of a number of ink pads, which we're looking to
But this one is.
Right.
I think.
Okay.
So there's an orange and a yellow in the distress archive or the Picked Raspberry pack, which is 50546.
Okay.
So that won't be on 30%.
No.
But if you haven't got an orange and a yellow ink and want to do this,
that's
they'll work.
Perfect.
It's really just having a darker orange.
Yes.
You need an orange and a yellow
to get the contrast, don't you?
Yeah. And I used archivals for the
line art.
For the line art, thank you, and distress for the infill.
Super.
So let's look at kiwi fruit and pomegranates. So yeah, shout out to my friend Jean who went, oh, that looks like pomegranate seeds.
It does, doesn't it? I mean, everyone's gonna be looking at that stamp now and thinking pomegranate. They're not gonna think of anything else now.
No. Okay, let's see. How are we doing? Right.
Good. So this is the 3.5 by 3.5 stencil card.
It is.
That will be in the sale. Item number. Sorry, Gilly. Item number 3140. Gilly's the one that chops it all up. So we take our 7x7 stencil card and we chop it into quarters. But Gilly loves using our electronic guillotine, so she doesn't mind. Do you, Gilly?
I can hear her shaking her
I can
head.
Hear her shouting through the wall.
Yeah. She'll be banging on the wall in a minute.
But there's a delay.
Actually, that's the wrong one.
So there'll be a delay. We'll hear the shouting in a minute.
No.
Or the text messages.
Actually, I I used that one and that one for the oranges and
Yeah.
lemons. For the kiwi fruit and pomegranate, I've used this one
Yeah.
as the outer bit with the solid infill. So let's start with those.
Okay.
And again, it's just about, have we got another mount?
Yes.
Please, I only put one in my box.
Yeah.
Just a handled mount would be useful.
That's the thing you forgot today.
There you go, you see. I always forget something. Paul said to me this morning, what have you forgotten, Deborah? And I said, I don't know yet, I haven't remembered. But now we know.
Is this one okay? Bit big, but...
Yeah, no, that'll be good, thank you.
Super. Oh, that's right. Julie says she loves the guillotines, all 3 of them, but she can only operate one at a time.
Okay.
Because health and safety.
Of course, of course. Right. I'm using, so for the kiwi fruit,
Yeah.
I'm using sepia
Nice.
archival. It's a nice kind of brownie colour. I didn't want to go too dark on it.
Yeah. Item number 5003. All this information, all the different bits Debs is using is on the demo download as well. So if you like this,
lovely.
it's nice, isn't it? If you like this card and you want to know what Deborah's used in more detail, then you can go to our catch up and craft section, download or just save it to your computer. And then if you have ordered these, I'll get round to it. Circle stamp set from Sam Crow. Then you've got it good to go for when it arrives.
Okay, so I've just stamped a few of that outer ones for my kiwi fruit.
Okay.
I'm going to stamp my pomegranate outer one. I actually used the same stamp. I couldn't find, because pomegranates have like a pale flesh around the seeds, don't they?
I don't know. It's too
They
healthy.
do.
Isn't it? The only fruit I eat is strawberries.
And chocolate, is that a fruit?
I suppose so. We were having this conversation. Isn't coca a fruit?
It's a bean, isn't it?
Is
So
it a
I don't know
bean?
whether that counts. Anyway, back to demos. I found Tattered Rose in the Distress Oxide, which is a lovely pale pinky colour.
It is. Yes.
And I thought and worked for the outer part of the pomegranate. So I used the
yeah.
same stamp. Let me just check. That all I'd say is if you're using 2 archivals, I would clean my stamp between doing them with
because they sort of
rubbing
reactivate,
alcohol,
don't
because
they?
they'll reactivate and you'll distort your colours.
Yeah. I suppose if you wanted more grungier fruit, then it doesn't matter, does it? But if you want crisp and clean, no, that's a really good point.
Certainly with the orange and yellow,
yeah,
I did the yellow first.
I would do the same, so I wouldn't have to clean the stamp.
Well, I did clean it, but also if you get a little bit left over, then it's not such a
it's a lighter
it's
colour,
not such
isn't
a big deal.
Yeah.
And of course, the Distress Oxide will just clean off with water anyway.
Okay,
Okay, so
that just looks nice on its own. You don't really need to do anything else, do you? It's a really nice arty card. Little sentiment on there.
Yeah, it's nice. So I went with. I had fun going through all my ink pads and what I'd got and what was available. So Twisted Citron for the kiwi fruit, which is lovely, limey green, and then Candied Apple for the pomegranates. And
I'll ask because I know the answer. So you tend to go more with your Distress Oxides because you've got more Distress Oxides than you have got normal distress ink pads.
Yes, but Distress inks will work perfectly with these as well.
Yeah. So if you've got these colours in your normal distress, you'll still get the same result. It'll just have a little difference to the look to it, won't it?
Yeah, it will be more translucent. The oxides are chalky and more opaque.
Yeah.
So I've stamped it up, but then I'm going to use a spot-on sponge and just distribute the ink down more evenly. I mean, it really depends what
ink pad,
it is. I don't use this colour quite as much. You can use the technique, that we did with the
ink blot plot
with the Build a Wreath.
Yes.
Blot it on there. Just line it up over. Having done the outer first, you can see where you're going. She says confidently.
Nice. So we need to remind our friends at home that we're going to do a giveaway. So all you need to do is put the word heart in the comments below, and you'll be in with a chance to win one of Deborah's lovely cards from the next demo.
And if you don't want it, you don't have to do anything.
Yeah, just go quiet in the chat.
Yeah, just stay there quietly.
But who wouldn't want? I'd love one of Deborah's cards. I'm going to enter. I think I can't. I'm not allowed to staff.
Staff a band.
Yeah, Jilly, you can't enter either. So.
Okay. So there's my kiwi fruit. So I've literally just stamped in. This one I missed a bit of inking, but do you know what? It doesn't matter because they're a grungy style. As Barb says, you can't go over it, get over it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you were really, really concerned about it, excuse me, you could use a blending pen.
You could.
And
That's
pick
true.
up some of the colour from the ink pad, couldn't you?
Yeah, and go in with it. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so let's have a look at. Let's pop these. This is such a fab little stamp.
I know, it's mad.
It's just brilliant.
And it's nice
all
if
these
you've got
little dots.
the whole collection. You've got it in squares, you've got it in ovals, you've got it in the circles.
Yeah.
And
so
as you say,
I'll
you've
do
got
the
the infill as well.
Blot it off on my.
So that one is the infill one, isn't it?
It is.
You're using on there.
It is. Kind of roughly line it up. See?
That is so cool.
Isn't that clever?
Yeah.
I was skipping.
I bet.
When I did this, I was like, yay, look at that. It doesn't take much to make me happy. Look, I've missed a bit there again as well.
Somebody's been off.
Somebody's been picking at it already.
Yeah, I mean, when I say I only eat strawberry, I do eat apples, pears, bananas.
It's all right. You don't have to defend yourself.
Well, people know that I'm a fussy eater. So
I thought your main diet was chocolate.
It is, but there's only so much chocolate you can get away with.
Really?
We had a lovely delivery from of Gower cottage brownies from one of our lovely customers who will be watching. Gower cottage brownies are the best. Let's say they didn't last very long.
Yeah. Actually, sorry, I'm cutting across you, but I've just used one spot on sponge because I flipped it over. Used both sides. Sorry, I interrupted you while you were waxing lyrical about the brownies.
The brownies, yeah, no, they're absolutely amazing. I've been buying them for many a year. And that was all Dee Paramore's fault, believe it or not, because she sent me a box one Christmas. And that was it.
That was the discovery.
It was.
And that's really it.
That's real. And you've used, I mean, you've used our lovely companion papers, haven't you? Then?
I have. So this one, look, I just matched the green. Which one was it?
So,
Remind me. Amazonia. Got a lovely limey green that I haven't really used a lot. So, but it was perfect against the kiwi fruit and just makes the red pop.
It does.
And then just straight onto a
5x5.
5x5 blank.
So yeah, so everything apart from the ink pads that Deborah's used on this demo is in the 30% sale.
And then you can just put any of the word stickers would work on here. I didn't put sentiments on these.
But they're great little notelets if you just want to send a note to somebody as well.
Perfect.
And if you're not into your 5x5, you could go smaller on your 4x4.
Yeah, these will work on any size. Just scale it up or down depending on how many slices of fruit you get. I suppose
the other thing is if you went for the 8.5 by the the large stencil card.
Yes.
Which is I always get this 8.5 by 11. Okay. So you could have a real fun session with your 8.5, just doing a whole background, couldn't you? With all the fruits, and then you could chop it up in one go.
And then you could make different shapes and sizes as well.
Yeah.
So they don't all have to be square. But I just went for the stencil card.
Yeah, because it was
there and was easy. Yeah.
Yeah. But no, that's lovely. Okie dokie.
That's it.
So that was I'll get round to it.
Rock and roll. Look at that, 2 demos down and it's not 11 o'clock
I know,
yet.
and I reckon we'll get the third one in. So the third one is it's a mixed bag. So I'll bring some details up on the screen while Deb clears up. And this is lovely. So it's the one in the bottom right on your screen where Sam got so carried away with her designing that we couldn't get them all onto one sheet. So this was where we called it It's a Mixed Bag, that you're going to get in this complete collection. It is available individually as well. Item number 10943. Normally £25.97. Special price of £18.18. But for a Diamond Club member, £15.45. And this is one of these that I say we, the royal we, Debs is actually going to give away. So we'll go back onto the, we're good for the overhead?
Yes.
Okie dokie.
Let's go for it.
So let's go, press the right button.
Let me just get
I
that
love
out the way.
this. This is, for me, this is sort of, it's fruity as well. I think I've got that sort of, it's, although they're pastel in colour, they're really, really nice. I love it. I could see lovely backing papers in these.
Yeah. Yeah, you could make really good tags with this kind of
Jazz,
style
I hope
as well.
you're watching. This could be another set of
backing
papers. Nice.
So this is the It's a Mixed Bag set. And I've used the stencils this time as well.
Perfect.
Okay, so 2 stencils with the set, and I've used both of them because they're great for just building up the detail on the pattern.
It creates.
Do you want to
layers,
zoom in a bit,
it?
and then we can actually see?
Really
so you
close.
get.
Might have to move the yellow one. No, behave.
It doesn't want to, does it?
It's
there we go. It
finger.
didn't like my finger.
Just one finger.
But you can see I've used the little stencil, and actually I went over it twice to fill in more of the gaps.
Yeah.
And then I've used the bigger shape stencil just to lightly brush through it.
Nice.
But just using different 3 inks on this, 3 ink colours I've used on this.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so on this one, so this is the Old Friends. This one. So you've used Salvage Patina, Picked Raspberry, and Kitsch Flamingo on this one. All right, let's zoom back out.
So let's have a look. Okay, started with a piece of the 6x4.5 stencil card. So I've done this on an A6 card, which we don't sell, but they're easily available.
Yeah, or you can just chop down
or chop down a 6x6.
7x7, or is it 6x6?
They're basically 6x4.
Right.
An A6 card. So
right.
You could chop down a 6x6 card. So I took the 6x4.5 stencil card and just cut it down smaller. So it's just slightly smaller than my card blank.
Nice. Okay.
Okay. And then, have we mentioned this yet today?
No, I don't think we have mentioned our low tack tape. Item number 31212. This will definitely have 30% off.
I love masking a panel.
See this one, but I suppose if you've taken one of those 6x6 card blanks and you've chopped off the bit on the end, you could just use that, couldn't you? The bit that you've chopped off.
Well, you could, but you might want to use that for another project. Why
but
don't
you
you
might
use that?
do. Yeah. Just a thought. I have them occasionally. Sometimes they're good and sometimes they're not. You ask Jilly.
So I'm covering all this bit of the card, just in case. Okay, I'm going to put my pattern in here.
Okay.
But I just want to make sure that I don't stray into this bit, especially if I'm using a brush. Okay. So I started with the little circle and
these come with
ovals.
the stamp sets.
They do.
And they
it's
are
then just
only
a case
available with the stamps.
You can't get them separately.
No.
Right, that'll do. Let me just anchor it down a bit. And I'd say the other thing about this, which I am guilty of, is don't overthink it. Because you could be there all afternoon.
Yeah.
Trust me.
It's just random pattern, isn't
random
it? That's
pattern.
all it is.
Choose your ink colours and then just go for it. Because you could be here all day just lining up a stencil or whatever. It doesn't matter. You just, going for the effect. Okay, so I've got Salvage Patina Distress Oxides. I do quite like oxides for this because you get the kind of...
the translucency.
the opaqueness, opacity. That's the word.
That's the word.
Okay, I'm just going to pick it up. What I did was using the spot on sponge, I did the shapes in different colours.
Ah. This is why they're
So
called
I
spot on,
went.
so you can be spot on
You
in
can
different
you
areas.
can be quite precise with this.
Yeah. You're doing all your little circles.
So I'm
and
doing
your
my
little...
circles in blue. Easy peasy.
Then you could stop there, couldn't you? You
Could.
could just, if you just wanted dots.
Yeah.
Look.
I'd probably move it then
Yeah.
and put more dots, in. But you could just go with dots. Yeah.
Choices then, haven't
Yeah.
you? Yeah.
And I'd say it doesn't matter because of the style you're doing. Look, I've caught, you probably can't quite see it on screen, but I've caught a little bit of one of the rectangles
But
with
it
the blue
doesn't
there.
matter, does it?
Really doesn't matter.
No, because as you say, you don't want to overthink it. Just go with what you get.
Just go with it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go with picked raspberry, not pickled raspberry.
I always thought it was pickled raspberry.
I did when I first saw it. It's funny, isn't it?
I'm sure you can get pickled raspberries.
I love this pink. I love these colours together.
So
I like these
favourite
colours on
colours.
Christmas cards.
Lovely Louise, she likes working with pinks and purples and lilacs. So she's now sort of thinking outside the box. And more recently, she went with the lovely lime, the orange squash and lime twist parchment for a project. And she absolutely loved it.
That's brilliant.
So what would your go-to colours be?
These. Pinks and teals.
Pinks and teals.
Tealy turquoise, yeah. So I thought that looked a bit empty at that point.
Yeah.
So I just repositioned my stencil. Let's turn it round.
And these stencils, I say, they're a thinner material than our normal stencil material, and it's for this particular purpose. Because some of them are so detailed, you really want to get in and get that crisp image to them.
Yeah, it means you can really come in tight.
Yes.
With it.
Whereas with like our normal stencils, it's a little bit hard, but because there's so much detail on these, and you want quick coverage, like Debs is doing.
And I'm a CAS, clean and simple style person. I don't do full-on grunge. When I do it, looks like I've done it with my eyes shut.
Same with me. And also, I mean, these are great as well, that you can put texture paste through them.
Yeah, in fact, one of the samples we looked at, Debbie McMullen had done a card with texture paste dragged through it over the top of another pattern, which just looked fabulous. Right, so that was back in with the salvage patina to put more of the dots in, and then in with the picked raspberry just to add a few more rectangles. And actually, if you've got one overlapping that you don't fancy, well, then don't put ink through it.
Yeah. Or just go on heavier or lighter.
Yeah.
To get the, This is not, I like this.
It's quite therapeutic once you've decided to let go and go with what's there.
Yeah.
That'll do.
Nice.
Right, so let's whip that off. That's better.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's all quite random. Let's talk about cleaning the stencils. What I would do with these fine stencils is a piece of kitchen towel.
Yeah.
Let me get some scrap paper under here. Oh, come here. Why can you never get anything out when you go? I've got it. Sorry, friends. It's Friday.
Is it? I don't know what day it is.
I'd sprayed my
kitchen towel
with
water.
Thank you. From a
tap
spray bottle.
It's not Evian or Pellegrino water.
No,
it's
not.
Tap water.
But then I'd put it down flat on here and just wipe it off. And it'll go, rather than spraying the stencil.
And it runs everywhere.
And you get it going everywhere and gets inside. See, and that just takes it off really nicely.
Nice.
There you go. So that's really easy to clean. Easy clean.
Super.
All right, back to here. So then I took the other stencil, which has got these fab larger shapes on. Again, don't overthink. Just stick it on. You can
I
see where
hear-
I'm going.
I can hear your head
I know you can
ticking
hear the
away.
cogs whirring.
Yeah.
Right, I'm not sure I put stencil brushes on the list actually. I
No.
failed.
I
Sorry.
didn't pick up on it either.
You could do it with a spot on sponge, but I quite like the softness of the stencil through these bigger ones.
It's the airbrushing effect, isn't it?
Yeah.
So stencil brushes, I'll get them added into the show page later. Item number 31763, and they're definitely in the 30% off plus club discount.
So now I've swapped to Kitsch Flamingo for a paler pink.
Yeah.
So the other colours still come through.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need a lot.
Don't do it. It's
There we go.
amazing. Yeah.
That'll do.
Nice. It's just, and this is what gets me. It's the reveal,
It's
isn't
the
it?
reveal when you take it off.
Because sometimes, I mean, Barb does it so many times. She's putting colours on, and you don't really notice what's happening until it's all been revealed. Yeah.
Oh, actually, I think on this one, actually, I did. I went in as well with the blue.
Yeah.
Oh, well, too late now.
It's a variation.
Taking it off.
Yeah. Yeah.
The other thing I'd say is these bits are reusable.
Of course they are. Definitely.
I probably wouldn't use the bit I've got ink on that was nearest, but the other bits that were masking the rest of my card are just reusable. I had a marker on pen in my hand a minute ago.
It is. It's hiding.
Okay. And then
Oops.
Whoop.
Focusing
Sorry,
on the
everyone.
ink pad. What's that?
That's it. Yeah, so it's just a case then of doodling a border, and because this is a random design, you don't have to be,
doesn't have to be straight,
neat and tidy. It definitely looks better with the blue in. I'll probably go back in later, remask it, and then so you can probably see I've got larger blue shapes, which fills more of the gaps. But it is what it is. And for those of us who don't have a steady hand, doodle.
I think sometimes it's nicer to get that effect, isn't it? So that it ties in with the style.
Yeah. There we go. Just catching it down.
Yeah. And it's those little finishing tricks as well, isn't it?
Yeah, really easy.
Yeah.
Really easy. And then on this one, I simply, oh yeah, let's do the rest of it, Deborah. I was thinking that was finished. I'll put some stamps on it.
But I'm sorry, I didn't mean to shout. That I like that as it is, because you could do it that way and you could just put a sentiment on there, couldn't you?
You could.
You could, and if you didn't want to go black, for example, you could use the Perga colour pens, because it's bound to be a Perga colour. But because you're going to stamp with a black ink pad, that then brings it all together, doesn't it?
It does. So I've got two of the stamps here. I've got that lovely little heart in the square, and then I've got this swirly oval.
Which again could be a log, the side of a log, couldn't it?
It could. So these are both out of the It's a Mixed Bag set.
Yeah, which we have on the screen for you.
And then I'm going to attempt to, well, I can't do random patterns. So over the years, I've given up trying to do random patterns.
Okay.
There's a point at which you just give in and go, well, it always drops into a regular pattern. So a black archival ink pad. You could use a grey, or you could use a coloured ink if you wanted. And then I've made this border narrower than on my demo card.
Unique, aren't they?
Yeah, exactly. So literally just popped these in here.
And again, you can decide before you do your stamping. Do you want that border to be down the left, down the right, across the bottom, across the top? I mean, if you're just going for the random shapes, and I mean, obviously the hearts have to go on one way, but if you were just using the random shapes, like the one you're about to use now, that overly loggy one, that's the technical name, loggy, it could be, you could just stamp it randomly and then decide afterwards what direction.
You could. Let's stick one up here. See, look, I can't do random.
Balance.
It looks unbalanced to me if I do random. Let's come in here. I'm just filling gaps, really.
Yeah.
That'll do. I'm going to stop there. There you go.
No, I see that. Yeah, it doesn't take
Just makes
2 stamps.
2 stamps.
That's madness.
So that's just using the ink pad. And then I used the Kiss. So I edged it with a black Sharpie.
Yeah.
And then just popped it straight on the card. So it's
Yeah.
just got a narrow border.
Brings it all together then,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Yeah, because that picks up the black lines.
Yeah.
Just went with one of the black Kiss word stickers.
Yeah.
On the green one, I used one of the pinky grey stickers.
Yes. So these would all be in the 30% off as well.
Yeah. Yeah. And one thing I always I'm trying to remember more now is where you've got these very long stickers.
Was that just one sticker?
That's one sticker.
Right.
I cut it into 3.
Oh.
Because I was looking at it and thinking, oh yeah, it's got heart in it. Great, that's really good. Goes with my stamp. How am I going to use that? It's really long. I don't want it just in a long stripe across the card. So I just chopped it with a pair of scissors.
That
Let's
makes
see if
perfect
I can find
sense.
the sticker.
And it's like, I like the way that it's balanced off to the
I
right
tried to
hand
line
side.
it that side. I'm not going to be able to find it now, am I? Here we are.
But there is quite a lot of long sentiments on there, isn't there? And especially if you're doing a little 4x4 card.
It's this one. There we are.
Oh yeah, your heart and my heart are very old friends. I mean, I know it sounds really stupid, but it looks completely different in a strip to how it looks there.
Yeah, but it balances because the strip would just make it look really regimented. And so that's just, but I literally just eyeballed it and chopped it with my little scissors. And then, as you say, attempted to line up the right-hand side.
Yeah, but I mean, you could cut all those up individually as well.
You could do all sorts. You could stick them in all randomly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
But that just gets more use out of your stickers. I always struggle with the long ones.
Yeah, I'd never thought about that because, I would be the same thing. I've got to use it in a strip, or I'd put it 11th way down there, so you've got to turn your head to read it. But
there's one in the birthday and Christmas greetings ones that's a really long, narrow one that says happy birthday 3 times.
Right.
And I was like, when am I going to use that? How am I going to use that?
Can you wish it once?
I chopped that earlier in the week. Well, actually, I used it once. It was a card I blogged with the die cut shapes on. I did them.
Oh, right.
I did them in rainbows.
Yeah.
But just using the die cuts as the frame rather than as a border. And I so on one of the cards I chopped it into 3 to sit coming out between a set of circles that I put down. But on the other card I did use it right across the center of the card.
I remember that card.
One piece.
But it was
and then put the circles above
it.
The semicircles above and below it.
Yeah.
But on the circle one, I chopped it into 3. Thought that's all right, and it sat really nicely.
Yeah.
But equally, it could give you 3 sentiments with a long one.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's the other thing to think is with the stickers, if you don't want the whole sentiment that it says, then I don't know, let me think. There's one that says happy birthday Blossom, but you might not want Blossom on it. You might just want the happy. Well, then just chop it off.
Chop Blossom off.
Yeah.
Yeah, use Blossom
use it on another project.
Absolutely.
But it just puts more life in your stickers than just picking them up and going, oh, I've got to go with it in that format. And
it's so obvious now that you've said it, but sometimes the obvious doesn't stand out, does it?
It took it a while for it to dawn on me, so...
Wow, I can't believe where the time's going. We need to choose a winner as well.
Yes.
So you're going to give one of those lovely cards away.
I am.
So let me just go over to the chat screen. I'll go there. I need to scroll back a little bit because we asked a little while back. So just try.
Yeah, we need to go back to about 1:45, don't we?
Yeah, it's about 10 to. Yeah. I missed the message from Gina. From Jilly. Gina. I call her all these different names. Julie, I called her the other day. Julie. I was driving up to TV and I can talk to my phone to send a text. So you haven't got to say it's all hands free.
Yes.
And it translated it from Jilly to Julie.
Okay.
I said, Jilly, have you done such and such?
You need to learn to enunciate clearly.
I know, but I'm driving. I'm concentrating on the road. And it translated it, Julie, have you done that? So Julie came back and said, Julie hasn't, but Jilly has. So we've sacked Julie. Anyway, I digress. Let me go back. Right, so I'm going to turn away.
Okay. And 3, 2, 1, stop.
And the winner is Catherine Peace. Congratulations.
Oh,
So we'll get that. So I'm sure you placed a cheeky little order. And so what we'll do is we'll add that card to your order.
I love seeing Catherine's designs
So
on the
they're
Facebook
lovely,
page.
aren't
It's
they?
amazing. Yeah.
So thank you very much for joining us. Thank you as always
Thanks,
to lovely
everybody.
Jilly or Julie, whatever she wants to be called today.
Whoever's next door.
Whoever's next door. I hope you've enjoyed that. Don't forget, we'll be back at 2 o'clock and we'll be looking at the Clarity Cut Card Kit.
You're getting there.
I know. It's so... it could be worse this afternoon at 2 o'clock with that sun shining. We're going to look at the garden bird and the petal flower, but we do have them available in the Easter egg. There's another flower. There's a tree. There's about 8 different designs.
Yeah, there's a whole set.
And you've done that. You did the
I did the Easter egg and hair earlier for Easter.
Prior to Easter.
Yeah.
So, and they've all got that 30% saving on them as well. So enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you as always for your company. I'm going to let Deb set up ready for the 2 o'clock show. Take care now. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.